Day 126. The quote I have today is from another song. I keep going back to the well of songs because I connect with music. I love music. And I'm going to remove a little bit of the excerpt to just kind of get to the main message of the quote from the song that I love. But it goes like this. I know you're jaded and you're ticked off at the world, but you can only be the man you are today. Say that one more time. I know you're jaded and you're ticked off at the world, but you can only be the man you are today. What does that mean to me? I love the idea of, hey, amidst your past and amidst your bad judgments and the times where you've maybe run a loose ship, or the relationships that you've broken, or the times you haven't followed through to yourself and your word, you can only be the person that you are in this moment. Sure, there might be some repair that you might need to do to mend up old fences or to set a better trajectory for relationships moving forward. But at the end of the day, you have who you are in this present moment. And what are you going to do with it? Are you going to continue to play victim? Are you going to continue to kick the can on the things that you really know you need to change in your life? Or are you going to accept the fact that you got yourself where you're at? Good, bad, or indifferent, you are the reason that you are here. It's the decisions, it's the thoughts that have gone through your mind that have led to actions, good or bad, that have gotten you into this moment. And as men, I think it is easy at times to be jaded by the world, by maybe the way people are treating you, or the way your work's going, or the way that anything is happening and unfolding in your life. And it's easy and sometimes even fair to point fingers at others to say, hey, if they wouldn't have made this decision, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Or if they didn't treat me like this, I wouldn't have done X, Y, and Z. So you can be jaded by the world and you can be ticked off. Maybe you weren't born with much and you had to do it all on your own. Whatever your circumstance. It's like the passion that shows through in that quote, in that song, it's always struck me. It's like, I know you're jaded and you're ticked off at the world, but you can only be the man you are today. And that gives me hope in a weird way, because it helps me realize, like, in this moment, I'm going to choose to be accountable. I'm going to take inventory, make the changes that are necessary for me to live for God, for me to be optimal. And I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to pursue that just as much, if not more. I'm going to smash my goals. I'm going to reach new heights. It's like, you can be ticked off. You can be mad. You can be frustrated about your circumstance. But are you still going to be the man you are today? And make sure that that man's doing the right thing to step into what's right and not falling back into what's wrong. So just remember that. I wonder if that means something different to you. I'm just interpreting the lyrics of that song, how it affects me. I could be misinterpreting or be wrong on what the artist is even trying to get across there. But man, I love that quote, is you can only be the man you are today. So I'm going to read out of the book of Matthew, chapter 24. Find it real quick. But again, as you're going through your week and you're taking inventory on what you need to do, just remember that we are not our past mistakes. People might view you in a way that is assuming that you're bad because you've affected them negatively in your life, or assuming that you won't change because they, in their past experience with people, maybe they've been burnt by people that keep making the same mistakes. But you and me in our lives, if we are stepping into what's right, we are not our past mistakes. And the men that we choose to be today, it's going to be the right decisions to make us eventually optimal if we keep doing those positive habits. So Matthew chapter 24, I'm going to just read verse 36. And it says, "But about the day or hour, no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father." And in my application study Bible, it says, "It is good that we don't know exactly when Christ will return. If we knew the precise date, we might be tempted to be lazy in our work for Christ. Worse yet, we might plan to keep sinning and then turn to God right at the end. Heaven is not our only goal. We have work to do here, and we must keep doing it until death, or until we see the unmistakable return of our Savior. Like, there's work to be done on this earth to lead ourselves, our family, the people we love, and anyone else that we can evangelize to Jesus, because we have that $1 billion lottery ticket, that good news of how to turn to Jesus, to accept the free gift that leads to salvation. And when you have that and you know the promise and you know whose you are, you're going to want to share it. You're going to be passionate about it. You're not going to live this lukewarm life that is like, hey, I like, if you were to just poll the U.S. right now, the majority of people would say they're Christians. The majority of people would say they believe in God. And I hope that people have a relationship with God. I hope everyone does that says that. I think that in this world, or at least in past seasons of my life, it's been easy to fall in these patterns of routine where I still always have believed in God and I've always said it, but my actions certainly didn't follow it up. My relationship wasn't there. There was opportunity I was missing daily to connect not only with God, but to share it with others, because I didn't have eyes to see and ears to hear Him. And I'm just tired. I was tired of myself living this lukewarm version of Christianity that was just so casual. And I hope and pray for myself and for everyone that we can step into a season of our life that's not only the most intentional that we've ever had relationally with God, but is the most likely to just go above and beyond for God, to minister to others. We don't know when the hour is going to be. We don't know how much time we have left on this earth. But what I do know is we can only be the person we are today. We are not our past. Remember that as we move forward, is be the best person you are today and the next day and every day that God blesses you, where you can wake up another day on this earth. Remember that. Be the best person you are today. And again, I know you're jaded and you're ticked off at the world, but you can only be the man you are today. 126.